Hello guys, welcome to the Barry and Stories channel. On today's video, we are going to talk about life is what you make of it. So before we start, for the guys who are new subscribers, welcome to the channel. My name is Barry O. And for the guys who are already have subscribed, welcome back. And so I was actually listening to one Andrew Tate. I don't know if you guys know about him. Well, he's kind of popular, and my notion of Andrew was, well, the guy seemed arrogant from what I read and what I heard from the mainstream media, which some might be true, some might not be true, but from his interview, his podcast interview from the Strike It Big podcast, I can tell that he's successful because of one thing. He doesn't care. I think I talked about this on my last video. The last video was about hope, the secret not to giving up. If you can go back and check it, you'll see what I was talking about. If you have hope, then nothing can stop you. So, success. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, yeah, I know success is this, because I myself am heading there. And what I can say is Andrew talked about one thing. So he said he sat down with billionaires and all these rich guys. And what he said is there's actually, from these guys, they all want to medal and hang around guys who are already also successful. Like they don't see, like they have this mindset of I can't just no, I can't give up. Like I'm not gonna settle for less. And that's one of the things that I noticed about Andrew is that nothing keeps him down. Like he said, so he said his bank accounts got frozen. Yeah, his channel got cancelled, everything. But he said, they can take all the money I have, but they'll never keep me poor, because I can do what I did to become rich again. Like I came from nothing, so I'm not gonna allow myself to go back to poverty. And I was here, and so the channel is called Barry O and Stories, right? So I noticed one thing in life. In life, if you say I'm going to be like the channel is all about stories, right? And I tell them. So that's like the whole notion of Barry and Stories. This is speaking from my experience. When I was, or not when, actually, like I said on my previous video, I had asthma, and then, yeah, it cleared up. I said I don't want to live like that. So I have been also battling with like the stomach issues. Several stomach issues. Like I had this mindset for a long time that I'm always sick, I'm always sick. And what that did to me, what you speak is what your body will listen to. Because immediately when I start saying I'm sick, I become sick. My body feels weak and all that. And that has been something that's been going on for a long time in my life. And so one of my family members told me that you're always saying you're sick. So I try and like change that mindset. And so I started doing like different things. Like I started saying no. I started stopping saying, first of all, that I'm sick. And I noticed a change, because I used to go to the hospital like every day. No, like every month I have to visit. I had to visit the hospital. This is just because of me saying that I'm sick. So I decided to change that mindset and say, okay, I'm sick, but I'm not gonna stay sick. And that's gradually my change right now. I'm not saying that it's a step, like I said on the first videos, like life is a journey, it's a step. You grow, you take one step at a time and you grow and you become what you want to be. Like I said also on my other video, that if you want to open a business, go and take a loan or partner with someone, just make it happen. If you want to be employed, throw out those applications, like send them out. So life is what you want it to be. If you want to be healthy, speak health in your life. If you want to be, I don't know, you want to be a successful businessman, do what it takes to make your business successful. And I'll also say one thing, that most things in life, if you want them, if you really want them, you'll go and get them. Like if I say I want to be I want to be a footballer. If we wake up in the morning and go and do it, practice, eventually you'll be so good that you'll play maybe for a professional team. Someone will spot you, will be professional. If you want to be a teacher, a doctor, the same thing. So that's why I'm saying, I noticed that Andrew Tate, he has this mentality that nobody is going to put me down. Like I'm gonna do what I want to do, and I'm going to make it better, and I'll perfect it, and I'll make the most of it. And eventually, this guy has become so popular and big. He's like one of the biggest guys out there right now. So he's doing his thing and he's making so much money. Like from his mindset, you can see he has a winning mindset. So it depends. If you say bad things in your mind, they'll actually come out in real life. If you say good things in your mind, winning things, they'll eventually come out in real life. Like for me, that's the first thing I noticed when I was watching Andrew. Like he has a winning mentality. He might have a lot of things that some I don't agree on, but the best thing that he has is that winning mentality. And I'm going to sit here and I'm going to tell you what I think has made him successful and what I think is making people out there, because people are really, really doing well out there. For the longest time, I'm not going to sit here and say that, oh, this, that. No, I'm also changing as I go, and I see, and I change the things that need to be changed. Like for me, I like doing a lot of content creation, production, like marketing, all this content stuff. So I've been buying my equipment. Like I've been writing scripts for other channels also. It's not so I write also comedy, and I write a lot of podcast interviews for my friends who do content, and I earn from that also, because I'm not doing it I'm doing it for also to get paid, but I'm also doing it because I love content. Like I just love the entertainment creation world. And so I also listen to a lot of talk shows that, a lot of motivational talk shows, a lot of these millionaires, billionaires who come to these talk shows. They always, like, I noticed the first thing, like, they'll always be asked, what makes someone successful? Almost 80% of them, they will say time. Your time is your value. Like you can't value time, because when time goes, you can't get it back. You can't go tomorrow. So they value time, number one. Number two, I think most of them talk about, like, once you start something, finish it. Like, you'll never hear them say, okay, I started this business and then it didn't work out, and then I quit now business. Like, I'm not interested in it. Like, I started this business, it didn't do well. Then I shut that business down. I opened another business. So, like, at least for me, I noticed, like, that's one of the things they say, time, and if you start something, finish it. And also invest in yourself. Like, for Andrew, the interview I was listening to this morning was like, invest in yourself. If you want to do content, like, buy these cameras, you don't spend on yourself. Like, go get these mentorship programs, get someone to mentor you, pay for, invest in yourself. Because if nobody's gonna give you the knowledge or invest in you, or just make it happen, but do the best that you can do to make it happen. I think that's what he was trying to say. And for me, like I said, I write content for other guys who also have their own channels. So, like, yesterday I was writing comedy, like a prank thing for one of my friends, and so, like, it also keeps me going. Apart from the, like, of course I have to, like, charge, because one thing I also noticed about myself is that for the longest time I used to give out, like, free, like I didn't value my brand or my growing brand. Like, I'm a good scriptwriter, at least I think I am, for the guys I've worked with. So that's one of the things that I've noticed, is that you have to value yourself also. Life is what you make of it. But in that topic, I think you have to value yourself. So, sorry, I have a flu, so sorry about that. But you have to value yourself. So, like, make it happen. So, like, if you're trying to do music, invest in yourself. Go to the studio. It doesn't matter what they tell you to pay, or at least from your own pocket, see which studio is around, pay, produce your music, put it out there. You never know. If you are working and you want to, like, improve in your workplace, become better at it. I don't know, just perfect your work. I don't know, if you keep doing it, maybe you'll get a promotion, because I'm sure hard work pays. So that's what I'm saying. If you keep doing what you're doing, eventually you'll see the results. If you keep doing negative things, you'll get negative results. If you keep doing positive things, you'll get positive results. Because personally, for me, it's been a journey. Like, I have been having those health issues, like stomach issues. I used to be, like, big and all that. I lost weight. Yeah, but I have been improving gradually. So what I'm saying is, if you decide to think that, like, I'm sick health-wise, like, if I'm sick, you'll be sick. If you decide to think that I'm rich, and do things that make you rich, like he was saying, he was in Romania, Andrew Tate, and so this guy came up to him taking pictures of his car, and then he said, excuse me, can I take pictures of your car? I have this channel that I take pictures of your people's car, and then I post them, and then we have, like, this group, we talk about cars. All that. I said, yeah, sure. He took the picture, and then before he left, he said, I'm taking pictures because of my channel, but the real truth is that I'm taking pictures so actually, guys, I can get closer to rich people. Like, I want to network myself. And then Andrew said, that's very impressive. And then he employed the guy. And then he said in the podcast that That guy still works for him till today. So it was like, things like that. If you want to be like that guy, wanted to be next to rich people, he worked towards it, and now he's employed with a rich guy. So that's what I'm saying. If life is what you make of it, if you want to be healthy, speak healthy things, eat healthy, exercise, just feel healthy. If you want to be rich, whatever you're doing, do it until it makes you rich. Because right now I'm also trying to maneuver, like I'm trying to maneuver my efforts in starting a business. So me and my brother are trying to create a business, and I'm trying to grow it. So every day I wake up, if I'm not editing, I'm not doing script writing, I'm not creating content, I'm studying, I'm looking at videos of that business I'm researching, I'm calling guys who already own the business and asking how is the business like. So that's what I'm doing. So for me, I'm trying to make the best of what I can to grow in becoming a successful businessman. And I hope I get there, but I won't give up. So who knows? If I do make it, my philosophy or my thinking will be right. But I'm sure I'll be successful in what I'm trying to do right now, God willing.